Something was calling me here.
Welcome to Ren's Rentals. There's something you all need to hear. Wait.
What the fuck? We only got half of it. What the fuck? What a load of bullshit.
Welcome to
What a
Ren.
fucking crock.
There's a line
Patrick, end the stream. We're rolling it again. No, unacceptable.
There's a line we've had to hear like 40 times while we've been doing some audio tweaking and then waiting for the card to hit 10 minutes and all y'all to show up, and we were so excited that it was cutting,
you know what,
to the intro right as the countdown was happening. And maybe if we extend out this little exchange between the two of us, we can achieve that dream. We can let the game run through this intro like this, and then hopefully deliver us the line that will be much funnier to us than it will be to the audience.
Sorry.
Began to see things other people can't see.
Everyone, please bear with us.
My big brother.
My big brother.
Sweet and kind.
Okay, here he is. My boy.
He was the only one I could open up to about these visions. After our mother
Say
died,
the line.
he was my only family.
Say the line. Say the line.
Say the line, please. Please.
So this is Himuro Mansion.
Whoa! We have liftoff!
So this is Himuro Mansion. You're damn right it is, baby. That shit's based on a true story, too.
Okay. Well,
I love an attract mode.
Ren, from the Wikipedia entry for
Hit me.
Fatal Frame,
Yes.
the first game was marketed in the West as being based on a true story. And while this is not accurate, the story of Fatal Frame was inspired by both real-life locations noted for apparent haunting and local ghost-related folklore.
Shut the fuck up.
I would love to actually have, like, is there a lawyer in the chat? What is the legal definition that you have to meet to be able to say based on a true story?
Because this is a good question, because like some guy could be like, I heard a story once, and that is a true.
Right, what
is a
is it,
story
our
you
truth?
heard?
We need to believe this man who said
wait.
this ghost thing happened to them?
I need to address something that was said in the chat. I need to take accountability. Fuck. I need to take accountability. I am wearing the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson fit. I did not mean to, but I am wearing it. Yeah.
People saying the game audio is low. I'll bring that up.
I am doing the Dwayne "The Rock" Fuck. I can't get back. Fuck. I need to clean so bad.
Yeah, you do have boxes piling up.
Don't do my shame. No, don't just say. Okay, to be fair, the boxes piling up I use for hand washing my clothes.
Okay. All right, so Fatal Frame, Ren's Rentals. If you've not watched this series before, it is riffing off of what is commonly these sort of like, let's play an old video game, which is usually from dudes who look like me playing games from the 80s and 90s. And part of what I really enjoyed early in Waypoint Radio was hearing about Ren's adventures at her local video store and just plucking up random video games, and like that's how, as you've told many times before, that's a lot of how you first learned about like the breadth of video games and what they could do was like just picking up these games at the local video store. And so this series is a chance to kind of revisit these games that are a different nostalgic touchstone from like literally someone who like grew up in a different era.
Wait, sorry, Patrick.
Yes. Oh no.
So this is Himuro Mansion.
No! hits. It hits so hard.
Goddamn
it
right
hits so
it is.
hard.
So, Colonel. So this is Himuro Mansion.
All right, let's start this video game. Fatal Frame.
Yeah, I know.
Well, this is actually the intro.
Yes, this is the intro.
Okay, I thought we were just loop. I was like, all right, Ren. Like, yeah, we've done the attract mode a couple of times.
No.
Was very indebted to disappeared while researching a book.
While researching a book.
This is interesting. Jay Harkins, based on a true story, is kind of like organic. That is a great comparison.
Yeah.
That is it's a loosely defined legal
How
term.
much MSG is there in a true story? Lovic in the chat, your heart is so
Like
big.
It was going far away.
Your heart is so big.
I doubt this game has subtitles, but we will have Ren double check.
I will triple check, but your heart is so big to believe this game has subtitles in it.
Yeah.
You're so brave.
Yes.
So this is the Himuro intro.
The forbidden rituals of this area.
File. There is no file. Oh, so this is gonna be a game where you'd have to do it from.
I wonder if his group is still here.
All right. Well, when Ren gets to a save point, we can drop back to the main menu and double check.
Look at this. Hey, wait, Patrick. Look at
Yes.
this walk speed. Pretty slow, right? Ooh, check out this subtle saunter.
Ooh, that's what the run button.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like it would be difficult to move at that pace. You know, like if you try to imagine what it must be like to purposely
Shuffle like that?
shuffle
Yeah.
that way. I mean, I guess it's because it's not even like
It's like
they're not
he's
moving their
like he's
hands like
wearing
a
weighted
jog.
boots.
You're moving your
like
legs
he's-
faster, but not your arms.
Right, it's like he's wearing weighted boots.
Okay, do you want to drop out and just double check in the main menu?
Yeah, sure. Well, Patrick.
Oh, option.
Ah, fuck, you're right. I'm scared. I don't know why I got
There's no
scared
option
of the
menu on
idea
the
that there was
front.
an option. Why the fuck did I get scared at the idea?
Whoa! Option menu.
I don't know why I got scared by that. What the fuck? Oh no, everyone!
Oh, look
the
at that
fear,
loading screen.
the
That's
fear
good.
has seeped into my bones. No, of
No.
course not.
No.
Now,
It's a negative.
this feels like a bad idea to adjust.
Yeah, I feel like just stick with Type A and. Well, the one thing I'll note, it's not changing the movement thing that you didn't like when you were.
Okay, great. That's kind of just that's gonna be the way it is. Got it.
Yes.
Astroman in the chat says, "Hello, chat and crew. Welcome to Post Chainsaw Man World." Damn right. The first episode is really excellent. As a big fan of them, I've seen you, fucker.
Rope hall.
Rope hallway man.
No spaces. Just rope hallway man. Rope hallway man. Is that his online message board
I was
name?
gonna say.
Rope hallway man.
No, Patrick. It's not in Elite.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that would be R0P3 HA11WAY.
Well, in death, you are stripped of your eliteness and are forced to confront the username without the numbers.
Wow, in death you are stripped of your eliteness
Yes.
is a sentence that goes way harder than I think it has any right to.
I'm gonna delete that from this.
Whoa!
Delete that from the stream and save that for my eventual manuscript.
I see you, fucker. Man looking down. Got your ass. You can't beat me, man looking down. You think you can hide your ghost business from me?
So is this a game just from the era, or a game that you did pluck from?
I believe I did pluck it. Angry man! I believe I did pluck it from the shelves at one point. Or I plucked Fatal Frame 2. I'm not sure. I think I plucked Fatal Frame 2 because
Fatal Frame 2 is like the one that most people, if they have played one from this era, have played. It is, it's probably the highlight of the series. I can't speak as an expert. I played
Did the
1
new
and
one?
2.
Did people like the new one?
So I didn't play. Well, they just announced another one, or it's a new port. I get confused on the Fatal Frame series, and also
I think
commonly
the Switch
forget
one
that
people liked.
that Nintendo owns it.
It's
Like,
Mr. Takami's.
I don't know why they own this IP.
Wait.
They don't do anything with it.
Yeah, they did. They just released one.
I know, but like they don't really do. It's just sort of occasionally a thing. It's just odd that Nintendo owns it. It is not their wheelhouse. Hero 001, the latest one was way too horny. You're gonna have to qualify that statement.
Yeah, can you elaborate on that?
Is this like
Will you expound for me?
like a ghost sex situation? To whom is the horniness
That was Mr. Takami.
directed?
So he did come here.
Oh god, this voice acting is so breathy. I love it so much. So he did come here. With every every sentence, I run out of breath.
Aramite E, when will the VR remake port happen? It is that is part of the unfortunate part of this being tied up with Nintendo, is that this is absolutely perfect for a VR game.
Astromine says, speaking of Ren, your makeup is extremely on point. Thank you. I'm literally just wearing lipstick and eyeliner and nothing else. But thank you for saying that. It was very easy. Every day I wake up and I put on some eyeliner and then maybe a little bit of lipstick as a treat.
Shooting ghosts. So at this
Here we
time, in your life, do you like being scared? Like, what is your relationship with fear in like movies?
It doesn't really bother
games?
me.
Okay. So this is true
Like, I've got
then, even as it is now. I know that you've said in the past that it's difficult for games to actually, or things
Yeah.
in general, to like truly scare you.
Yeah, I am. The last game that truly scared me was Alien Isolation.
Gotcha.
Stuff can like make me go ooh.
Yeah, sure. Well, a jump scare it's cheap for, it's not hard to. There's surprising people and scaring them. Those
Got
are different
his
things.
ass. Got his ass. Dab on your haters. Whoa! There's a ghost downstairs.
This camera has the power to expose things the normal eye can't see. I remember the incident from which I learned of its unique power to capture ghosts.
Can you elaborate on that?
No.
Fuck.
No, I cannot. I say as the character. So was
Wow,
Alien Isolation scary because it's like the chasing stuff? Like just
It's
constantly
the
being...
hiding.
Okay, yeah.
The hiding is what got me.
Sure, that makes sense.
And like hiding and then being chased and then having to hide scared the fuck out of me. I see you up there. Some kind of villain up in the rafters. Do people consider... Oh, actually, Outer Wilds... The new Outer Wilds DLC did get me a little bit.
Yeah, but that is also chasing and hiding.
Yes.
I turned off when they put on the less spooky mode. I turned that one on, not because I was afraid of being scared. That part I am obviously
The
okay
puzzle
with.
was too long.
Like the second time that
Yeah.
I died and got sent back in that sequence, I was like, I just didn't.
Yeah.
Just.
No, that puzzle is what stopped me from finishing that DLC.
Oh, that's too bad. That's why I turned that part off, and then straight up was looking up walkthroughs on how to just get through those sections, because the game's loop is just not built for failing like that.
Yeah.
As well crafted as it is.
Well, look at our actual protagonist. My brother.
Have you ever played Soma?
No, I have not. I've heard really good things
Wow,
about
yeah,
it.
I would highly recommend that you play Soma at some point.
Yeah, I'll
It
play
is-
Soma.
There are
Was here.
fewer endings to a piece of horror media that I think about with more dread
Is this place?
than the final minutes of Soma.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know what happens in Soma, to be clear. But also, spoilers don't work on me, so... I would
the way
enjoy
it
it
plays out,
regardless.
I think, would still be remarkably effective.
Right, exactly.
But I remember reviewing that game, getting to the end, having no one to share in what happened there with, and just like staring at the ceiling for a long time.
No.
Like everything about the existential implications of Soma are.
Yeah, the last game that Iron Lung did not make me go, ah, but Iron Lung did make me basically constantly anxious.
I prefer
as-
that to being
Yeah, same.
scared. I vastly prefer the feeling of just unending mild anxiety relative to the jump scare stuff, especially in games. I enjoy the jump scare thing in a like communal setting, watching a movie. Like I think that is like a fun roller coaster to experience. But when it comes to games, which are like a more solitary solo experience for me, more like generally, it's not something like I share with friends or my wife. Usually it's like just late at night by myself. I want that to be. I just want to feel uneasy.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I really loved Iron Lung. I mean, like, I think Iron Lung will probably make it on my top 10 list for the year. That game fucking rules. And also is like, man, I love a video game with a thesis. Oh, I love a video game with a thesis. And that game has things it thinks. And you know what? I love that. Ooh, I need to play Devotion. This came back on the market.
Devotion.
I like horror a
Devotion's
lot.
very
I just
good.
don't interact with it enough.
But Devotion would fall into the category of game that I suspect you would quite like.
Yeah.
It's really anxious, but never. There's not really jump scares in that game. It is more just really upsetting. And some of the story beats are very upsetting.
Yeah, that is also
Why does Man on a Beam get spaces?
Yeah, I know the plot of it, and I know. Listen, I know I've talked shit about bad dad games before, but I think I will like Devotion.
Well, there are bad dad games because you can so clearly see men like me just getting older and then feeling the need to tell a story like that, as opposed to, I think Devotion comes at it more honestly, and feels less like a guy of a certain age working through his feelings about having a young daughter, is what I'll say.
Yeah, like it has a thing that it is trying to think about. Other than like, what if a dad sucked?
And what if I sucked? And then
Man,
I'm
what
gonna
if
project
I-
all those thoughts into my video game.
Oh man, what if my whole shit sucks? Oh boy.
The new game from the Devotion developers looks excellent. Kato and I played that on a stream. I don't know what I'm
Nice.
forgetting.
I need to finish a couple of the demos that I downloaded because there was a couple horror games that I was really excited about and needed to take a look at. You know what?
Nine
I'm really
Souls is the new game. It is a 2D action game, but holy shit, the setup for that game, the premise, the surprising amount of violence, but violence that is deployed in a very effective, unsettling way, especially given that its aesthetic suggests otherwise, is tremendous.
Yeah, there's a couple horror games that on my list. You know what I'm really excited for that's coming out this month, Patrick? Signalis.
Signalis, I can send you a code for that.
Oh, Patrick, you just send me a code for that, please.
I will send it to you. I got it very early and then forgot it was in my inbox. But I will. Ren's treat for doing this stream will be this Acknowledge code.
There are so many horror games in my inbox right now. Patrick gives me so many little gifts, and I'm so excited about all of them.
Yeah, Signalis is also a game that Kato and I played, part of the Steam Next Fest. It's like a Resident Evil inspired, modern kind of take on that concept.
Would you consider it Resident Evil or Silent Hill inspired? Like, I know that's a fine distinction, but it's a distinction that I think
it's more Resident Evil. At least in the demo, I got far more Resident Evil vibes than I did Silent Hill. Silent Hill is sort of, it has combat, but like seems like it's constantly apologizing to you for like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get past it. And whereas Resident Evil is much more of like an action survival horror. Survival horror I think implies frequently a certain level of like competent action, and Signalis seemed like it had that.
Yes. Patrick, I'm really curious. What is, maybe we've talked about this before, but what is your actual first horror game? Is it Resident Evil?
I think it's Resident Evil. Like Resident Evil, it's hard to convey how. Like, that game was just, like, so heavily marked. Like, it was just such a huge push by Capcom. And some of my fondest memories of the original Resident Evil is my friends. That comes out in an era in which a lot of my close friends who were really into the original, like, the NES, the SNES.
Wandering Man!
And then around the N64 PS1 era,
Patrick?
Yes.
Patrick?
Yes. Oh, I don't like that.
Do you hear that villain?
Oh, this is where you stopped before.
Yes. Patrick, I'm certain there's a villain about.
Let's investigate that noise, and then I'll pick up my story.
Wow, new roll of film. Patrick, there's a villain about.
Villain.
Patrick, there's a villain in this closet. Ready?
Oh.
I
mean, it's still creepy. Wouldn't want to find that in my house.
This is kind of...
Tape Man. I think they're gone.
No, Patrick, I'm getting Spookums vibes. Alright, if you say so.
Yeah, I think that was just a jump scare.
I think this is creepier, honestly.
Oh, like, even if we transplant that scenario to your own life, what would be creepier? Finding it? Oh, well, okay, that would be kind of creepy.
That would be worse, yeah.
But like, if just in your house there was just a tape playing extremely creepy noises,
yeah,
wouldn't like it, wouldn't want it. No,
right?
Thank you.
Like, I think that a creepy ghost, I know how to deal with that situation. I go, whoa. Get out of here. Ghost?
Are you saying that to yourself or to the ghost?
Both.
Okay.
I say, whoa, get out of here. And then I skedaddle and the ghost gets startled by me going, whoa. And then he also skedaddles.
Yeah,
but
that makes sense.
If it's a tape recorder, I can't scare a tape recorder away.
No.
And somebody put that there. Somebody put that fucked up tape recorder in that closet. Get that out of here.
Where'd they record that sound? I don't know.
Where did they record it? Why'd they leave it here? They are crafting new bad vibes. This sucks. There's 100% a ghost in this room now.
Oh, I agree. So Resident Evil comes out when I have friends that are kind of, their relation with games is changing where it's much more casual for them. Like a game like GoldenEye comes out, or Halo, very intense, plays a lot of it, but where I'm the only one that sort of graduates towards...
Excuse me?
Maybe that's just like a nice piece of cloth.
No, it's a coat. It's a coat, but it looks fucked up. No, I don't. It's evil looking.
Put it on that outfit you got right now. Just, complete the ensemble.
Wait, there's a ghost in here. Did I miss taking a picture of a ghost? That makes me sad. Found some herbal medicine, though. My controller is vibrating slightly as I walk through this room. I just want that
Feedback.
on the record.
Hey. Oh, I don't like that at all.
No.
Don't.
Nah, fuck
Just say
that.
spooky noises. Don't say hey.
Bro, that's worse.
What's up? How's it going? Parentheses evil.
Video games rule.
I'll say, yeah, it seems like actually in this instance, they may be in a worse situation than you are.
Yeah, this ghost seems to not be doing good.
This ghost does not want to be a ghost.
No. I mean, would you? Fuck.
No, I mean, not the way ghosts are portrayed in
100 damage. Get the fuck out of here, my guy.
Zero shot.
Zero
Special
shot.
shot.
Special shot.
no,
Fuck off.
no scope 360 frame. The camera begins to glow with mystical power.
Mystical power. The
Because
camera's
you
sealed.
ate the soul of this poor piece of shit that doesn't want to be a ghost anymore. And your
Power-ups.
camera ate him.
You can acquire mystical power by damaging ghosts. Select camera from the menu screen. Triangle button to access the power-up screen. You can unlock the seal on the camera with the accumulated mystical power and power up. About auxiliary functions. When you unlock auxiliary function seal, you enable many special attacks. To use the enabled auxiliary function, press the L1 button while in a shooting stance. The number of auxiliary functions you can use is limited to the number of spirit stones in your inventory. So, be frugal. Possesses higher exorcismal power.
Is exorcismal a word that was written before Fatal Frame?
Incredible.
Looking
I
this
hope
up.
not.
Looking this up.
Whoa, we can upgrade our basic performance. Max value. Patrick, this fucking rules.
Oh yeah, the upgrade stuff is good.
Pressure, push ghosts back. Slow down. C makes ghosts
Okay.
more visible.
When you write
Paralyze.
exorcismal into Google, it really wants me to. Don't you mean exorcism? I don't. I don't
No,
mean exorcism.
I mean exorcismal.
I cannot. Okay, it's real. It's okay. I'm gonna put quotes around it because I really need Google to double down and just like find me. Okay, Merriam-Webster has a definition for exorcism, despite.
September 9th, 5:40 p.m. The mansion was nowhere to be seen on the map, so we finally
thank you, Jeff
had to
Gerstmann. Hey,
ask
what's up?
the locals how
Gang,
to
gang.
find it.
Oh, thanks.
They told us that
Exorcismal
Bruno Mansion had
definition
been empty
of
for
or
several
relating to
decades now.
exorcism. Stop
Wow,
it.
thank
no,
you.
The same
that is.
ones who told us where it was also
Thanks,
warned
bro.
us
All right, let's
not
try
to come here,
wordreference.com.
which was
Let's try it.
Nope, that is just found under exorcism at wordreference.com.
Patrick, there's
Wordnick.
100%. Look, there's a ghost right here. Look
Get
at
'em.
those disturbances.
Use your magic, your exorcismal powers.
I know, I'm using them.
Exorcismal
Something
from
shows in the
wordnick.com.
photo. It looks like the lion mask near the sunken fireplace. Patrick, we have a puzzle to do.
Oh, it's my everyone's favorite part about these games.
I think puzzles are cool and normal. Thank you very much.
Based on
People
this,
say, how are we gonna do this without the puzzle master? Easy. Kid shit. We don't need a puzzle
hold
master.
on, Final Fantasy.
Shit all. No, Patrick, this evil guy is definitely still doing his business. Bro, we picked up your tape. Chill. There's a villain doing his business, and I don't want any part of it. Fuck is the exit to this room? Oh, there it is. Getting our steps in today. Ah!
So Final Fantasy XI, the MMO, according to Final Fantasy XI Clopedia on fandom, the new owners of Giant Bomb, Exorcismal oak lumber. Enhanced by the power of anima, this oak has the ability to reflect magic. I cannot find another use of the word exorcismal. The mystical writings of Jean-Joseph Surin. In his efforts to exorcise the prioress, Surin developed an original exorcismal technique that brought about
Yes. What did it
Deange's
bring about?
deliverance. I don't.
No, Patrick, what did it bring about? Patrick?
I'm still trying to read.
Okay. Are you determining if reading this aloud will get us canceled?
Hopefully.
Me too.
This is incredible. I feel like they just made it up. I want to know who the localizer was in this. Write in. I'm sure you're watching. What is the origin of exorcismal? It's such a good word. I'm never going to stop thinking about it.
There is a fucking ghost in this room, and he's being a dick. Motherfucker, what did I just say to you?
Exorcismal!
Fuck off, bro.
I'm just going to start
Jesus
using
Christ.
that word and just seeing if I can just play it off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to haunted house this weekend. My wife and I are flying to Pittsburgh to go to a haunted house. As you know, the audience does not, but I'm going. And I think I'm just like, in the first room, I'm like, ooh, getting some real exorcismal vibes in here. Am I alone in this?
Hey, honey, how charged up is your exorcismal power?
I'm just, my fingers are tingling like with a little
Exorcismal power?
exorcismal charge.
Can you, sweetie, listen, I know you said not to invoke our exorcismal power in the haunted house, and I know you said that, but
It's disrespectful.
it's disrespectful to the ghosts that live in the haunted house, but I'm just saying that, you know, we could use some exorcismal power in here. Just see how real these ghosts actually are.
I agree.
If the ghosts in this haunted house are real, then they'll respond to the exorcismal power, and we'll know we should be scared. If they don't respond, it's fine.
The ropes.
Man on a beam! Bro, chill, dude.
See, like, this is to your question of would it be fun to be a ghost? Like, this doesn't, like, these ghosts don't have powers.
One sec.
You can just lumber forward and then get sucked into a camera?
Hold on 1 second.
Do we know if you're releasing them from any torment? Like, when this happens? Or are you just locking them in a box like a genie?
We're probably releasing them from some kind of... Ghost is about to charge me.
Oh, no!
Ah, fuck, he got my
I've
ass.
been hit by the exorcismal.
I know there's a rope, dude. Fucking chill. I'm trying to get your ass. Give me a minute. Oh, ass camera. 2, 3. Fuck, where'd he go? The fuck?
Get him! Yeah!
How are you still
another
not
one.
dead? Ow, fucking quit it.
Can you use the other camera, like the more powerful?
I can, but I'm trying to save my camera juice. I don't know how we did that cool special shot previously. Or what a core shot is.
I mean, so much of Fatal Frame is like waiting until the last moment and then also like getting the equivalent of a headshot.
Got it.
What did I missed that line?
So this is a spirit stone. Also, we're gonna use some herbal medicine. So what spirit stones do is they charge up our auxiliary functions on our camera.
Oh, like the superpowers.
So
they're
bonus
upgrade materials.
functions like pressure, push ghosts back. Slow, slows down ghosts. C, makes ghosts more visible. Paralyze, stops movement. Search.
I see.
Strange Hats is the exorcismal power of the rule of thirds. Patrick, have you ever been into photography in your life?
No.
No?
I mean,
Patrick hates a fucking camera.
I mean, so that betrays some. So I was always attracted more to the technology side than to the artistic side. So in the same way that I pushed my family to get their first like real computer by convincing my dad it would be useful, you know, and also like why we had to get a cable modem because we could, I don't know, pirate games on AOL faster. I don't know what I don't know how I convinced my parents on that one. I think it was just bundled with Comcast at that point. But I like the first digital cameras. I that ran on floppy disks. That you it's the Sony. Oh, what was it? The Sony Mavica is what it was called. And you had just big ass floppy disks that you put into the side, and you would take a picture, and not dissimilar to the way like photos would like, you know, the old, I forget what do they call those cameras, where like the photo spits out in front, you know, in a shape. Polaroid. Similar to that process where like you take a picture, you wait for it to develop. You would take a picture with the Sony Mavica, and it would be, you would hear it grinding to like write it to the floppy disk. It'd be like it's like it operates the floppy disk.
Good. Yeah, I did a bit of photography growing up, and I helped my family. I had a family who does like portrait and like individual photography in a small town, and I used to help her out a lot, and so I got a little bit into photography. And now I have I have a couple rolls of film in my apartment that I need to get developed right now because I got a new camera that I took with me on vacation to Vermont.
Oh, is this the vacation where you unfortunately were sick for a portion of it?
The very end, yeah.
Yes.
Well, I was only sick for the literal last day.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
The
drive back was terrible, but the
right.
vacation itself was fine.
Had
a very good time.
So I had the Sony Mavica, and then I got a Sony CyberShot. Sony had like, they were sort of like at the forefront of consumer digital cameras.
This is my AE1.
Oh, nice. So this is one on actual film camera.
Yes. Yeah, I love a physical object very much. I like a mechanical object a lot. This is something that I've mentioned on the podcast before. This is why I like having a mechanical keyboard. It's because I like an object that I can repair myself, or understand how it functions, and that like feels hefty. And so I wanted an actual film camera because I just love the like mechanical actions involved. It also helps to like, I think that I don't really think about taking photos until I have a camera in my hand or a camera nearby, and I'm like, that's having the object gives me the lens, like visually, that lets me be like, oh, I bet this would look good in a picture.
So for a while, Costco used to have this extremely liberal return policy with electronics. It was part of how they got like people in the door at this point like 20 years ago. And the way it worked was that they offered a lifetime warranty on, you know, if you bought like a camera. And the thought was, well, most people are not going, like if you bought a camera and it broke 2 years later, they would just give you a new one, or like whatever the equivalent new, like they basically just give you a rebate, and then you had to spend it at Costco. Like you wouldn't get your cash back, but you could buy, you know, the new top of the line camera for whatever you had paid previously. And the thought, which makes sense, was that, well, most people aren't going to return it, or it'll just sit in a closet, and they're not like, so it was a nice loss leader for them. Like, sounds like a really cool policy. I saw through that and was like, well, that just seems right for exploitation. And people wouldn't, like, you know, you would just bring the camera in and say it was broken, and they go, cool, all right. And then you would just give them the camera back in the box, and they would give me a credit, and then I would get a brand new camera. And so I would just do that every 6 months, like going with
Patrick,
my mom.
you're so strong.
And then get a brand new one from Costco until at a certain point the internet.
Oh, this is evil as fuck.
Yeah, those trees are spooky.
This is as evil as a balcony can be.
Eventually, the internet caught on to this policy, and much like anything that is like ripe for exploitation, the internet latched onto it, and Costco was eventually forced to change that policy. I think they still offer some sort of warranty, but it is no longer lifetime and is no longer the kind of thing that you can just walk in and swap devices for. I mean, it also used to be the thing where it used to be the case that you could buy games. One of the other tricks was to buy a game like on clearance at like a GameStop or whatever equivalent, and then try and return it to Target or Walmart unopened, and just say your grandma bought you a gift, because frequently their prices would still be full price, and so you could take the cheap one and then get like a Target gift card for many times the value of the original game.
Patrick, may I come to you in a moment of honesty?
Yes,
I
please.
want you to tell me the truth here. Would you say you exhibit admirable thrift? What is the line for you between admirable thrift and admirable grift?
Is that like a when does the minor flirting with fraud become
you're grifting? Yeah.
I'd say I don't do it anymore, but like when I was 14.
Patrick.
That's admirable thrift now, but not grift. Not grift. Now it's all thrift. When I was young,
It's
grift.
all thrift, no grift. Got it.
All thrift, no grift.
Oh, I'm not. This sucks. Don't go down these stairs. These stairs suck shit.
Oh, Sonos would like a word. That's not a grift. I did nothing. I did nothing wrong. The FTC defended my decision to keep that Sonos move.
Oh no. No. What are we doing? Fuck out of here.
Love a good spooky shadow.
This ghost made the screen all staticky. You got visual snow everywhere.
That's good. That's a good shot.
That's a really good shot, yeah. It's like I'm equipping my fucking item.
A good shot. Huh?
Oh, that's cute.
Huh?
Patrick.
Yeah. Yeah, as Steve Ember points out, Sonos was eavesdropping and wiretapping. I can't. Don't put this on me. Don't put this evil on me. I'm merely collecting what is owed to me as the American taxpayer.
Quit juking.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, fuck, I ran into him. That's so much health. Get off.
Do you have like a turnaround where it's like back and circle?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. When I'm in camera mode, yeah. So it's like circle, triangle.
Oh, geez. That's okay. That's fun.
Where the fuck
Get
is
him.
this dude?
Get him.
Dude, chill. Oh my god, he's so hard to see. I haven't.
I think you're gonna have trouble waiting too long. I think you're gonna have to like be a little more.
Be a little bit more proactive. Yeah. What the fuck is he? This dude's truly hard to see.
So I think as soon as you start
see
sucking in
the
the ghost juice, for lack of a better term, just take the shot and see how much damage you do.
This guy's movement is fucking cracked.
Alice Hachi, dude, tell your wife how close you are with the fraud. Oh, we're on the grift together. Don't you worry.
What the fuck?
The thrift.
Patrick, am I losing my mind?
Well, I think you need to take the shot sooner.
No, the problem is that the second I get it lined up, I lose the...
Can you do it there? Like, right?
No, so, see? I get it for a second.
Have you thought about just giving back? That's all the ghost is asking for.
I feel like I'm missing a step.
Yeah, so I think that's what you got to do. Just take the easy shots. As soon as you see that blue. You're getting them on those easy
I'm dying.
ones. Can you use the higher end film?
That's what I'm using right now.
Gotcha.
So the problem with the easy ones is I'm lining it up for literally a second, but if I take the picture at the wrong time, I'm just wasting a shot. Like,
There you go.
it's not, the problem is it's not staying long
Yeah,
enough.
I think you're just gonna afford. This is like a game of inches.
This sucks.
And I would just take one shot and then run. You know what I mean? Like give yourself extra distance because part of what's happening is you're getting the first shot and then it just moves too fast on. Damn.
See what I'm like?
Yeah,
Look,
You juke it.
this is fucked up. This specific fight is causing me to turn on this game a little bit.
All right, hey, we're gonna go to card for just a brief
What?
moment. Ren and I are gonna have an aside. Hold on, we'll be
What?
right back.
What?
Hold on, it'll make sense in a second. Ah, I didn't mean to delete that.
Better though.
And we're back.
Hi.
I got a pipe out and I banged the PS2 with it. Unfortunately, when I did that, it seemed to turn it off and on again, and we may have lost some progress. But now Ren is just an expert at Fatal Frame and is gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna speedrun.
It's just gonna speedrun it. Like, this is just how it's gonna go now. Look at skipping cutscenes.
Skipping cutscenes. Speedrun strats.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know what? Tim Richard is right. If we're being perfectly honest, we did have to turn the exorcismal settings down. We had them cranked up really high, and it was a problem. But we've got it under control. Bro's shed. Oh, I didn't miss that the first time. Bro's Shadow, my new spooky, the new story I'm publishing to the Reddit subreddit, No Sleep. Bro's Shadow.
Bro's Shadow.
But to answer an earlier question about Resident Evil, part of the reason I have such strong memories of that game is because even as my friends were less interested in playing games to the degree that I was, they would come over. My house was like the house we would go to after school before people had to depart for dinner, and
right,
they would come over and watch me play Resident Evil bit by bit because it felt so cinematic, and so they watched me slowly beat that game, you know, over the course of a couple of weeks in hour-long chunks after school, and it ruled.
Right. Here we go.
Fledge Drivener, Patrick's house had the good snacks. Well, good snacks and also rules around the snacks, because yes, we had there was a second fridge in the garage that was mostly used for like storage of extra, you know, stuff that couldn't fit in the smaller fridge in the kitchen, and that's also where the soda went. And my mom eventually had to put a sign up on the fridge because people could not be trusted to just take one, and we're taking 2-3 sodas in the span.
Fuck, we missed the ghost.
A 45-minute, you know, period that we would have between people having to head home. And yes, there was also a bag of chips and a pop is what we called it. You could have one of those before you went home for dinner. Run's ability, just don't microwave your mac and cheese without water. Did I tell that story? I must. Yes. That's a good story. Don't do that. You almost light the house on fire. Turns out mac and cheese with powdered cheese needs some water. Needs to be damp.
Man at window. We got him.
All right, well, something's gonna be put to the test here because you're gonna play this one of the ghosts that gave you some trouble the first time around.
I know. I mean, this ghost was easy. This ghost was kid shit.
Grid, Patrick, I bought a 12-foot Skelly. His arm fell off and I don't have a ladder.
100 damage, 0 shot, special shot, baby.
That's unfortunate. That you'll have to take the whole... You gotta have, like, a neighbor. If you are buying a 12-foot skeleton, you're putting it in a yard, right? You must have a neighbor that has a ladder you could borrow. Unless you are embarrassed to ask if you can have a ladder to fix your 12-foot skeleton. But you need to be proud. You need to own that. I had some plumbing work done yesterday on my day off, and my plumber who came out goes, "Holy shit, you have the 12-foot skeleton?" I was like, "I do." He's like, "I just bought one. Mine comes tomorrow." And that did not get me a discount on the not insubstantial work I needed to be done on an outdoor faucet that got all busted and fucked up, but it was
Hey,
a nice
Patrick.
moment that the two of us had.
Everyone look away for a sec.
What's gonna happen?
Everyone be real cool. I've been told that maybe there's another problem with the PS2 to make this easier.
Oh, okay. You want me to? Am I?
Just put up a picture for like 3 seconds.
All right. Hold on. Hold on. Ah! Oh no! We're dark. The ghosts. Hold on. Wait. No, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Okay. Now. Yeah. We've been hacked. I hate it. Ghosts.
Oh fuck! Oh god! All my blood's coming out! Fuck! Oh piss! Oh no! My blood is coming out! This sucks! Ow!
Gross.
Oh god! Jesus! Oh my blood! Fuck! Oh no! Oh, there's so many ghosts around here! Fuck me! Ow! Jesus! They're kicking me! They're kicking me! The ghosts are kicking me! Ow! Ow! Ow!
Look
Ow!
out!
Ow!
The text is going across the screen and it says ghosts.
Ooh! No! They're hurting me!
Get! Duck under this ghost. Get out of here, ghost.
Ow, no, ow. Ow, ooch, ow. I think we're good.
Oh, the ghosts are gone?
Yeah. I think the ghosts have relaxed. Wow, what a cool bunch of ghosts.
Ooh, damaged.
Hey, look, I can actually see the fucking ghost.
I mean, is that better for you? Maybe. Is that better for me? Unclear.
I know there's a fucking rope, dude.
Oh, so that red is when you know you've got the...
That's when I've got the
Ultra
0 shot
kill.
special shot. Got his ass. Easy. I killed him and it was easy for me. Didn't even have to fucking think about it. I think I like these games a lot.
They're great games. I think, like, it's broadly thought of, like, the first 3 games are, like, thematically the most interesting and, like, the strongest the series ever quite gets. I mean, again, there are other entries, just like there are other entries in any popular horror series. But that, if you've never played before, you might be best served, just playing one of the older ones as opposed to jumping into one of the new games. But that just might be from a storytelling perspective. If you're just looking to shoot ghosts with a camera, you might be fine with the most recent entries.
Fatal Frame 2 is held up there with Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, it is.
I did not realize it was considered.
I mean, it's a similar era.
Got his ass.
I don't know that I hold it in the same esteem in that way, but that is not to take anything away from Fatal Frame. That is more of what I think about Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
A game that is unfortunately, like, hard to
I know.
go back and play again. Like, Konami has not done a good job of making that a easy thing to do.
Standing Man. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I wish that video games was better. You know, I wish horror games were better. On average.
I mean, this is a really good. This is a really good era for it. Like, this is a really.
Yeah.
You know, this is also, you know, Resident Evil 4. Like, there's a lot going on that's really exciting, especially on console games at this point.
What? Did I not get it?
No, it just looks cool.
Oh no, this guy's a villain. Owned, and it was easy for me. Come on, one more time, fucker. 2, 3, 4.
Hell yeah.
Dead. Wow, I'm doing so much damage with this ghost.
You got one more shot. You're not dead. Getting cocky.
Fuck,
Yeah, that's what you get. You wanted the full shot when all you needed was the weak one.
What the fuck? He just spawned in front of me. That was rude. Bro. Chill, dude. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come here. Core shot, 0 shot. Special shot.
You do get more points for your upgrades, though.
Get the fuck out of here.
That is the advantage.
Dab on your haters. Yeah? I'll get right on that. Oh fuck, I forgot to pick up the good film.
You probably don't even need it.
You know what, that's a good point, Patrick. I'm built different and better.
Let's see. A Hollywood film adaptation of Fatal Frame was announced in 2003. Blah, 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 were hired as the project writers. And John Rogers was hired as producer. The title is being produced by DreamWorks. Later that year, Steven Spielberg was helping Rogers to polish the game's script, and that sessions to find a director and cast the movie would follow. Turns out that did not happen. But Steven Spielberg, who obviously has like a long history of thinking games are interesting / cool, but the fact that Spielberg was like working on the script for this, channeling some poltergeist energy for it, presumably. Poltergeist, great movie. Gotta watch that again sometime.
Yeah, I need to go on a horror kick. I'm just bad at watching movies by myself. I don't remember to do it.
Poltergeist is excellent.
It took me starting to hang out with someone I haven't spoken to in like 7 months to start watching the Lord of the Rings movies for the first time.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, turns out people like those movies for a reason. They're good.
They are good movies.
In a perfect world, I'm finishing the Two Towers tonight. Because it's Two Towers Tuesday. Two Towers Tuesday, isn't it?
Unfortunately, you might be playing, you'll be too
Also,
obsessed. You're going to get Fatal Frame killed, and you just won't have time for Lord of the Rings. Got to capture all the ghosts.
People are asking if they are the extended editions. Yes, they are.
Okay, well, that explains why it's a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Cannot highly recommend if you come out of those films liking them to watch the special features, or at least some of them. When I was in, I don't know that there is a better set of movies with a better set of features that explain the filmmaking process than what is on the Lord of the Rings sets. The summer that I interned in San Francisco for OneUp.com, I didn't have any friends out there that weren't my work friends, and I was under 21, so I couldn't really go out all that much, and so I spent a lot of nights when I wasn't exploring the city, just watching the Lord of the Rings special features night after night in my tiny little, it wasn't even an apartment, I was in a room
at mirror
underneath a house that you could access from a separate room or a separate door.
I'm gonna just start 360 like 360ing after we beat every ghost.
I've also heard the 4K versions of those movies are great. I've thought a couple of times when I've seen it on sale for like, it's gone on sale for cheap as like $30 or whatever. It's that's probably worth having.
Two towers chase diagonally. Here we go. Here's that fucking villain who ruined me last time. Put in the good film. Sprint down the hallway. I see you, fucker. Yep. He's going low. I see what was happening. He was juking underneath me.
Oh yeah, I need to see this because this was the fight that we were having all the trouble with.
Yes.
Just put the tape recorder on the ground and freak him out. Ah, wow. Okay. Well, this is definitely a lot easier. I mean, it's still, the movement is tough, but I can. This makes a lot more sense. Glad we fixed the PS2.
Yeah, we did. Me too. Yeah, bro. Fuck off.
The original concept of Fatal Frame apparently was inspired by one of the designers having supernatural events.
Hell yeah.
I want to know what that means.
So it was inspired by true story.
Yeah, this person's true story of Makoto Shibata. I want to know. Makoto, write into gaming@vice.com with the topic my supernatural stories. And then let me know what inspired, what spooky.
Oh, this sucks.
People should do that. If you have ghost stories, like brushes with the unexplained, please start writing those in. I want to read those this month on the podcast.
I think I told all of mine on the podcast. I told the driving one, right?
No?
Did I not tell the one about me driving, a friend driving me home?
I don't think so. I haven't heard it.
Okay, so I could have sworn that I told this story.
Or at least it didn't come up when we did the question. We did the question about do any of us have supernatural.
No, I think because I told two. I told one about the place, and then the other one about the woods, right?
The one that, like,
story?
there was the place that like meant a lot to your family,
Yeah.
right?
No,
like,
that meant a lot to me because of my
because
family.
of your family.
Yes.
We'll tell the car story again. I will tell you
Okay.
if I'm.
So one night, I was driving home. My friend was driving me home because it was young and there was a curfew technically. Not for my specific family or my specific situation, just for people broadly.
Yeah, no, yeah, that was the curfew was midnight when I was. I don't know if that's changed. It's probably regional, but like you had to be home at midnight,
Yeah.
and many a time I was racing to get home, skirting through yellow lights to make sure I made it back before midnight.
So in Ohio, I believe the legal curfew is like 3 a.m.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it's like there's only a 2-hour period where you're kind of fucked. But we were in that 2-hour period. And so we are driving home, and I live in rural Ohio, and we're driving home from my friend's house, and going past this little patch of woods. There's like a lot of farmland, and then across this little bit of farmland, there's these woods over on the far side. And we're driving, and Patrick, what's the darkest thing you've ever seen? Like physically most pitch black thing you've ever seen.
The most. That's a good question. I don't know what to think. I'll have to give you an answer if one.
Okay. Well, have you
arrives.
ever seen Vanta Black, the paint?
Yes.
The paint that just looks like a hole in reality.
Sure.
Right. Cool. So basically we're driving and it's night, the moon is out. So like everything is relatively visible, right? Because the moon's out, stars are out. Great. Cool. And then I look at the fucking window, past my friend Miles, and the forest looks like negative space. Like it looks like true black versus everything around it, which is like lit by moonlight and starlight. The forest is true black, and I physically cannot stop looking at it. Like I feel my eyes pulling to look at it. And then we both get really quiet while Miles is driving. And then he just says to me, "Do you feel that too?" Ooh. And I say, "The black?" And he goes, "Yes." And then he fucking slams on the gas.
That's good.
Because he couldn't stop looking at it and was worried he was going to crash because he couldn't stop looking at the woods.
That's some cosmic bullshit right there.
Yeah. He could not stop looking at the woods. Fucking wild. The other adjacent story to this was the time where a couple of friends and I were driving and we watched this, and this is like normal. My dad drives truck, so I don't consider this particularly weird now. But I was 16 or so, and my friends were like, it's like really late at night, and we were like, okay, let's just go to this. Let's go to this McDonald's. Because it was late at night. We just finished seeing a movie. I know, right? And so we pull in. All the lights are on at the McDonald's. Like the exterior lights. So we go in, we pull up. We go wait in the line. Oh no.
Oh hell yeah.
Well,
an obscure weird puzzle in them.
That's gonna be a puzzle. I'm not dealing with that yet. And so we pull in to this McDonald's parking lot, and we're chilling out. And we're like, okay, let's go wait in the drive-through line. And we go, and we wait in front of this drive-through line, and we just pulled off the highway, and so we could see everything that's around us, right? Like, we can see everything that's around us. We pull into the driveway, we sit there, we're sitting at the window, waiting for the thing to come on. The lights were on at the building, and then we suddenly realize that no one is inside. And so the lights are on at this McDonald's, nobody's inside, we are waiting there, and we're like, oh, that's fucking weird. This is normal, but like, it's a little bit weird for us, right? And I'm like, well, I guess we should just go. And so this is like the first exit off of a highway. And we're like, all right, let's leave. And as we go to leave, a semi-truck appears out of, and when I say out of nowhere, I mean quite literally out of fucking nowhere, and blocks us in, and is blocking the exit to the, like back to the road, and is just sitting there and will not move. And then we like are like, what the fuck? Because the driver is just like literally sitting there blocking us. We like honk and he doesn't move. And we're like, all right, cool. And then we leave through the other way, through the opposite like end. But as we do, we just see this truck drive down a country road, like I would say like 50 feet or so, and then the lights are just gone. Like we look over and we look back, and it's going down a road that is a one-way road here, and we turn around and it's just fucking gone. And it was extremely odd, because this is a space where, one, a truck should not have been and would not have fit. And two, it blocked us in and then disappeared when we looked away from it for too long. It was a very, very odd experience.
McDonald's, its place in and out of time.
Exactly.
The spookiest of
the fast food restaurants. This is just after we saw Rogue One.
Spooky.
I know, right? There's a ghost here. There's a villain on me. Villain on me? Villain on me? Villain on me? Villains on me.
Turn Fatal Frame into a battle royale IMO.
Villains on me. I got you, fucker. Come here.
I'm just gonna hide.
Got your ass. 100 damage, and it was easy. You're behind me now. Yeah, I see your ass. You can't spook me. Oh no, god damn it, I thought I got him.
That's what happens when you say you can't get
You're being
spooked.
a
Get
dick.
spooked.
Oh, you're being a dick. You're being a dick. You're being a dick. You're being a dick. This is a good sound effect, though.
Put the Fatal Frame lady
Bro!
in Fortnite. Oh, got. You keep trying to go for the 0 shots.
Yeah, I want the points, Patrick. I need the points.
At 18,000, you can buy a meaningful upgrade. So you are almost there.
See your ass. Come on, do it. Owned. You're fucking owned. You live in hell now because I put you there, little bitch boy.
I'm scared. Just a tasty little spirit trying to escape their existence. See what upgrade you can get. I think you can get one at 18,000.
Yeah, you can. Someone says, imagine Ren in a real haunted house. I want video of this. So the one time I went to a haunted house in Niagara Falls,
Where we all go for our haunted houses.
Bro, it was the whole thing. We go in with like 5 people. I'm in the middle of everyone. God fucking damn it. I'm in the middle of everyone. I am not someone who gets spooked very badly. The person behind me sure fucking did. And so we're going through this haunted house. It's one of the ones where everyone has to put their hand on the person in front of them's shoulder because it's like, it's one of those, right? The girl grabbing my shoulder is grabbing it so hard it fucking hurts. Like she is like causing me they went on to be a climber, to be clear.
Makes sense, you know?
They went on to be a climber, and so the fucking pain in my shoulder is astounding as we're going through this place. And there is multiple photos of us going through this haunted house. And as they take pictures, it's just me staring blankly into the back of the head of the dude in front of me, absolutely stone-faced as the 3 people behind me are losing their fucking shit, breaking my collarbone. And that was a very fun experience for me. I think that I'm cool with any haunted house where people don't touch me, because if you touch me, I will kick you. And that is something I said. Someone at one point did touch my leg, and I said, just a heads up, do not touch me. It will not go well. And then no one touched me from then on out, which I think is the right decision. Patrick, I want to save up for Paralyze.
Okay. I respect this decision.
Did this join?
Quitoria, haunted houses are no fun for me because I'm large enough to be physically intimidating, and performers seem to be afraid to try and startle me or surprise me.
So it's just me walking
Reverse
through, watching
haunted
the people.
house.
Incredible.
So it's just
if they're
me walking
paralyzed,
through.
They won't be 0 shotable.
So it's just me walking through, watching the people ahead of me or behind me lose their shit. So someone who is so physically intimidating to other people, or they interpret it that way, that they think you're part of the haunted house attraction when you're just trying to get spooked like the rest of them. That's sad. I don't like it. I don't like that for you.
Oh, I fucking wasted that. Whoops.
I do. If you're looking for a Halloween treat, the first Hell House, I think it's called the Hell House LLC, is a found footage horror film about people running a haunted house. It is not the best of the genre. I love the found footage films, but it is a good time. I don't know if it's a good movie, but it is a good time. I saw it when it first came out, and then recently rewatched it about a week ago, and it holds up. The jump scares, which is what I want out of a found footage movie, are good.
Delectable.
PNX, there's a trilogy of Hell Houses. Yeah, I didn't like the second one very much, so I did not continue forth to the to the third one. I can be convinced. It doesn't take much to twist my arm in that direction, but I think the first one is a nice little spooky film, and then after that.
This is the place we were just in. Oops.
Yes. The KGB Patrick, have you seen Wreck? When I was watch Wreck is good. Yes, Wreck 1 and 2 are good, and then you can stop.
Someone said, have Patrick and I discussed M3GAN?
Ah, yes, the killer doll movie that had a trailer that came out today. I have not watched it yet. I was saving to watch it tonight. It is, I believe, a film that was written by one of the co-writers of *Malignant*, which was the James Wan horror film from last year that has one of the sickest third act twists of a horror movie in a while. Unbelievable.
Sick like cool or sick like twisted?
Sick like cool. There's an action scene in a police station that is one of the wildest things I've seen put to camera in some time. *Malignant* is a movie that, like, for the first half you're going, I don't know about this one. Isn't James Wan more talented than this? Why would he spend his time here? And then the second half kicks in and you go, it was all worth it. I will send you that scene after this stream, so you will understand where we're coming from. Yes, Cave Scaft. *Malignant* is bad, but very, very good. Absolutely, 100%. And I think it is intentional. I think that movie is operating in a place in which it's bad but very, very good is what *Malignant* was going for. Are we at puzzle time? Is this what you're trying to figure out? Do you want me to just look up the solution to the puzzle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to do this.
Let's see. Trusty Game Facts. Also now owned by Fandom. Making a habit of that today.
There's a note about a ritual that gives some numbers. Okay. File. Notebook. For the numbers 0 through 3. Okay.
Where are we, puzzle?
They're the old characters for the numbers 0 through 3, but I don't get the rest. They're the characters that have the same reading as 4 through 9, but mean something different. The numbers are read in the hint. Okay, so it looks like I don't have the hint that I need. So I guess there's some extra room I've missed out on. That is probably upstairs. So let's head back upstairs. Gross.
Oh, do you just want the solution, or do you want to check?
Well, there's a whole room we haven't been to.
Okay,
Upstairs. There's a bunch
do
of
that,
shit
and
we
then
haven't seen upstairs.
and then I can just feed it to you.
Munch, munch, munch. Rum, 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 rum.
Takosake, maybe you already answered this, but do you have a top 10 list for horror movies this year, Patrick? I will probably try and... I've unfortunately gotten off of my habit of doing a list of 31 horror films to watch for October or Shocktober, mostly because since I had kids, I probably only watch 5, 6, or 7 over the course of the month, as opposed to... I never watched 31, but I got into the 20s when I was younger. And I don't think I've done a top 10 list in a couple of years, but I would like to do one this year. It's a fun exercise, so yell at me in November. I've not yet seen Barbarian, which I have heard exceptionally good things about. I don't know anything about it except that people go to a house and then bad things happen, and there's a basement.
Wait, in a movie?
Yeah, I know. They're trying new things out
what
here.
the fuck?
I know. I probably said too much about the premise.
Storehouse? Question mark. Oh, it's a Tommy room. Fireplace, walkway, Tommy room, observatory. Kimono room, library.
The scraps in the burial room downstairs. According to the
Hallway,
KGB
grand
in
hall,
the chats.
walkway, burial room, rubble room.
Oh, I just saw it.
Yeah, I see burial room right here. Okay, well, I guess I'm done. Is this how to get out of here? No. Oh yeah, I heard Smile was good.
I have heard Smile is, well, in the category of not good, but good. Like, you just want...
Yeah.
Do you just want a fun time? Smile. Like, Barbarian, my understanding, like, I've had friends who not only come out of that movie shook, but it was, like, one of their favorites in a long time. Whereas Smile is just... It's got a funny, it's got a good gimmick, which is the creepy smiles. And then they deploy that in ways that are entertaining if all you want to do is get jumped out of your seat while violins play. Which, sometimes, that's enough for me.
That's what you need, yeah.
Did you see the promotion they did for that at baseball games?
No. Oh, yes, I did.
Where they had the people just smiling and staring at cameras. It was a very inventive form of marketing. Like, applause to the group that came up with that.
So you have to check cabinets and drawers? Right, but where? That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to check the cabinets and drawers in the storehouse.
Some pickups are in cabinets and drawers and have no sparkle.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's...
Love survival horror games.
That's irritating.
Oh, it's in the burial room
it's in
you just
the corner.
left.
Yeah, it's I know where it is.
Okay.
It's in this fucking thing.
It won't open. What about the other corner? Can you... Oh. No, like along the wall there, like back to your
No, I
right.
don't
Can you
think
like
there's
open up
anything.
that?
No, the only thing is the door over here.
It's like along the wall to your...
This is going maybe not on the corner, but on a table. I mean, I checked all this shit already. I feel like I'm being given bad advice.
KGB's trying.
I know. I'm not mad.
Should we just do the solution? Do we have to do this?
I guess not. I don't know what's up with the fucking storehouse room where it's like, gotta go to the storehouse. I don't know where that is. Yeah, no, yeah, just give me the solution. This is a waste of my time.
Okay. The number is 1312.
Thank you.
Taco Sake, have you seen Mad God? I want to see it, but I have trouble with certain disturbing images. Mad God is a stop motion film that is on Shudder from I forget the name of the director, but they're a special effects artist that has worked on Star Wars and basically was like a pioneer in a lot of the work done in Jurassic Park. Just an incredible contributor to a lot of special effects work, and this has like been a movie they've been kind of picking at for the better part of like 20 years. Mad God, I don't know that I don't know that I enjoyed my time with it, but it's one of the most visually arresting things I've ever seen. So it was worthwhile in that capacity, but it's not going to be for everyone. It's also like just over an hour, which is helpful.
Counts from 0 at the top counterclockwise. Thank you.
Phil Tippett. Yes, that is the writer-director of that guy. Girl pointing.
Got your ass, girl pointing. Whoa! Armor suit.
Oh, cool. Can you get that in Fortnite?
Number 1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get down. Get down, 10 kills on the board right now. I burped. Just wiped out Tomato Town. You're heading southbound. Watch out, my friend just got downed.
It doesn't look like there's anything useful. It doesn't look like there's anything useful. It doesn't look like there's anything useful.
Seductress. Ooh. Oh, I guess there's a woman back there that I couldn't see. Well, this is a bad idea. Wait, no, there's more up there. Maybe
Sorry,
not?
you've begun the walking animation. You need to commit.
Well, I guess that's fuck off.
So now should you be able to go back in that door that you couldn't before?
Yep. I'm getting completely turned. I will say, I hate a hallway that just wraps like this because it's so easy to get lost in it. Just asking me to completely lose track of all space.
Have fun whenever you start playing System Shock then. Because that game is just full of that. This hallway look familiar? This hallway look familiar? This hallway look familiar?
There we go. Oh, there's blood. That's a ghost.
Maybe other flowers.
No, there's a ghost here, Patrick. We got a ghosty situation.
Oh, no more ghosts.
Where's this? Water wheel. Oh, that sucks. I see you. Woman on porch. Got your ass.
She's just a woman on a porch.
Got her ass, though. I got her ass and it was easy for...
Oh.
I see that item. Whoa, the black notebook. It's a sick notebook.
Jay Harkins, at least
Oh.
you can place markers with Nathan's System Shock. Yes, I was shocked by that revelation. The fact that you could do that in the map is required, but also cool and novel.
Patrick, I just realized that I have a question for you. I forgot to ask on the. Well, I guess it's a podcast going to come out tomorrow. I'm going to talk about a video game. Who cares? We're kind of going to come out today. I'm going to talk about a video game. Has a game ever like had a mechanic so compelling it convinced you to try and learn a hobby?
No?
No? Okay.
I'm trying to think. I don't think so. My guess is you're the opposite, though, and that games are constantly convincing you to try a hobby. No?
It's not constant, which is why it's notable for me. One specific game. Hey, this sucks. One specific game did that for me recently, which is why I was asking.
Which is what?
Season is making me pick up sketching. Because I was like, I would like to learn how to journal, like actually,
Sure.
including doing sketching. Hey, you're not supposed to be there.
Seems dangerous.
Somebody said the season demo is amazing. Just play. Yeah, I think the season demo cemented it as what will probably be one of my favorite video games. I'll help you go to hell. Where the ghosts live.
Yeah, seems bad. To be destroyed by the ghost with 1,000 arms?
Yeah.
Not on my top 10 list.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that would be my reaction too.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, fuck. Oh.
Alright, give me the boss fight. Let's do it, come on. I see you. I see you. I see you. I hate to use my good film for this.
Stone mirror. What's that for? Oh, like an item to place in there? Yeah, sure. Is the ghost with all the arms the main villain of this story, or is that just teeing up the next boss?
Oh, there it is. Woman pulled in.
Yeah. Classic. Woman pulled in.
You know, it's a big problem in society, and not enough people are talking about it.
Stop. You know, for a while people were saying lean in. Women should lean in. No.
But then we kept getting pulled in,
Yeah.
and it's been just such a problem. Every time Patrick can attest to this. Every time we're in the same room, like when Waypoint, the scant times where we can actually be together, I always get pulled into a trap, into some kind of horrible assembly. I'm just constantly being ground away by terrible machinations.
Well, it's a good thing that we're all getting together next week.
You could finally, I can be protected from the dangers of being pulled in. I got pulled in by a wall once.
Well, that part is true. Woman turning.
Thanks, ma'am. Oh, well, this is exceptionally evil.
Oh, tiny
Like, no-
little dolls, or sometimes
No, no,
'cause
they're
people like to
fine.
collect things.
No, they're fine. Like, I think culturally fine. Like, good. It's when they're in an evil room. They're
Have you
not,
spent,
it's
have
not,
you
it
spent
doesn't
your money
suck
on Paralyzed
until
yet?
they're in an evil room. We didn't get paralyzed. No, I got slow instead.
Oh, okay.
Because people told me that you can't zero-shot ghosts while they're paralyzed.
Oh, well then what's the point of playing this game?
Exactly. I need to only do the MLG gamer shit. Take that, child onlooker. Found your ass.
Is it likely that the child experienced some trauma? But don't worry, Ren got your ass.
Fuck off, I'll traumatize the kid again. Name a kid, I'll traumatize him.
Don't like this. Don't like this. Don't like this. It's on the ground. Don't like this.
I know this sucks. Come here, kid. Fuck are you? Oh, you're right down there. Holy shit. Oh, you're like down there. Holy fuck.
Yeah, the movement is odd.
I'm gonna fucking ruin this kid.
Wow. That wasn't a zero shot, but you know.
Will be. Fuck, I fucked up. I missed. Wait, oh, come on. Oh, yeah, the kid froze me. I don't remember the ghost being this invisible. Folks, listen. We can only do so much.
You got this. I believe in you. You're also waiting for the kill shot. Like, you can take the shot now.
Yeah, I guess.
Fine.
Yeah, people asked us to hit the PS2 with a bat, but the problem is that the specific way to hit the PS2 with the club, they took it out of the PS2. Like, we just don't have the right club to hit the PS2
That's
with.
a problem. Well, Kato's looking into it. Hopefully at
Yeah.
Hopefully at save point we'll have the right tools.
A heavier, a heavier instrument to beat the shit out of our PS2 to make it work good. Yeah.
I should just bring the PS2 that I have with me to New York just so we can.
Hit it?
We broke a.
Bro!
What was that? Was that a pig?
Are you good? Whoa, spook him! Got your ass. Thought you could sneak up on me, idiot. 2, 3, 4. No. Oh, no, I've been ghouled. Patrick, I've been ghouled. I got ghouled all over. What the fuck? Are there two of you?
Not nice.
What the fuck, dog? Let me go. Let me. Whatever. That's sacred water, too. How do you like them apples? Wrap around. What the fuck? 1, 2, 3. I see you. Got her ass. Hi, Raiders from Giant Bomb. Thank you for coming.
Wow, thank you, and congrats to
The
Giant
original
Bomb.
Fatal Frame.
They just did their big Giant Bombathon. They all just got together in New Jersey to do a bunch of stuff.
They did it in Jersey? I don't know
I
they
think
did it
they
in
rented
Jersey.
I think they rented a hotel room. Did it that way.
New York City. I'm seeing the words Brooklyn. They were in Brooklyn. Wait, motherfuckers were in Brooklyn and you did not say whatever. Brooklyn, New Jersey.
It's nice that they all got together in Brooklyn to watch the Mario
sec.
trailer. That's
Patrick, there's an
thematic.
adult man in front of me.
No, not a man turning.
I know.
I'm constantly
I did
avoiding
a 360 on him. Show him better than the ghost. Brooklyn, New York. Good city.
Yeah,
Ma'am.
I'm looking forward to coming in.
Woman?
Okay, woman at corner. Okay, so it's okay. I've been trying to parse out the rules on the titlings of these ghosts.
The answer is that they just fucked it up.
Yeah, the answer is localization was a less of a fine-tooth comb, and they were probably working with a limited budget and scope. Because yeah, that's spectacular.
Will we be doing more Twilight films next week?
Unfortunately, you will have to petition those who handle the licensing rights to the Twilight films, because the way that we do the movie watch-alongs is that it needs to be on Amazon Prime Video, which then connects into Twitch, and unfortunately, at the end of August, I believe, the Twilight movies moved off of Amazon and went on
Villains
to
on me, villains on me. Corpse on the
Hulu
water,
or
corpse in the water.
Peacock or something. Does that mean... What that means is we just won't do the Twilight movies because we'll save it for an instance in which we can do that particular version of watching the film.
Oh my god, I completely lost track of that fucking ghost. Wait, Patrick, I know what to do.
Yeah. This ghost is fast.
I know. And I'm gonna fix that.
You're gonna slow him down?
Yep. Yeah, Patrick, I'm gonna slow this ghost down. Wait. Whew. Where are you, fucker?
Yo!
She juked me. Fuck is she?
Ah!
Alright. Wow. Okay, so apparently we're playing the worst version of this game where you don't get to see the ghost. Because holy shit, is it this difficult sometimes.
Why didn't that trigger?
Because she moved at the last second because we cannot see her.
Alright, I guess, yeah, just stick to the, like, hitting the full frame as opposed to the fatal frame. The no scope, and at least you'll be able to muddle your way through it. But we will still be doing...
Will we?
Movies at night. I don't know if we'll be doing... We're still finalizing parts of the schedule. We will at least do one late night, movie night thing. Sort of waiting until the last possible second to see what the options are. And also, the Twilight was not decided literally until we got in a room together. You know, part of what happens with these streams is you can do some planning, but then you kind of just got to go with the flow of, you know, ordering pizza and blind taste testing Natalie, also not on the agenda. And yet we did it. All right, well, we'll finish this fight, and we'll get a little further, and then I think we'll call it now. Ye olde fatal frame.
Yeah. Owned. Fuck you, ghost. Yeah, I'm gonna call it.
So if you actually, if people want to suggest possible movies for watching on Amazon Prime, just at Waypoint on Twitter, and I will mark them down as possible suggestions for where we could go. I haven't had a chance to dig through it. Today was a podcast and newsletter and catching up on emails and then doing this. So tomorrow is going to be me sitting down and going through some of that with a fine-tooth comb, so we can be in a good position for next week.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Save point is always a joy. I'm very sad that I didn't get to have my septum pierced before save point, but due to some rescheduling, I was so ready to show up to save
Oh,
point.
was that was the plan? I'm
Yes.
sorry that got interrupted.
No, it's totally fine. I'll just reschedule it. But yeah, I was so excited to be on save point and be like, check this shit out. My nose really hurts when I breathe too hard. Hey everyone, check this shit out. I look more annoying and my face hurts more. Pretty cool, right? Listen, I have to be punctured in some way for every one of our streams. Last time I got the stitches in my hand. Actually, the time before last I got the stitches in my hand, and this time I was gonna get my septum piercing and my ear piercings.
But at least that is, you know what? If we're moving in the direction of Ren choosing the parts that are pierced, in which the flesh
ripped.
is exposed.
Yeah.
That's moving in a positive direction. That is
Better than we were at
that's,
before.
instead of being pulled in to your flesh being opened, you are
Patrick,
leaning
that's
in
so fun.
to making your own choice. Thank you.
And that's what feminism's all about.
I'm just being an ally.
Ally. Thank you for joining us.
Wait, what? Is this the ally? Do I do this when
Ally.
I'm being an ally? Like that's the universal.
Yeah, Patrick, if you could do this,
Whenever
every
I'm being
time
an
you
ally?
act as an ally, that would. I don't think anything could make me happier than you doing that every single time you act as an ally. I don't think a thing would be funnier to me.
Sometimes in a meeting, people put up their hand because they want to say something. I put up my hand when I'm being an ally. Because
so
putting up my
strong.
hand, I could be interrupting. Putting it down, we're listening.
Oh my God, Patrick, that's so true. I'm sitting down. I am maintaining my space. I'm staying in my lane. This, not my lane. This is my lane.
Well, on that note, we probably should have set it up top, but we'll do it here at the bottom. We've got the most people watching. Next week, October 19th, 20th, 21st. Not one night only.
Wait, sorry. Can we do it again?
October 19th, 20th, 21st. Not one night only, 3 nights only. We'll be Save Point is back. We are going to be all getting together, including Natalie. We are hopefully finalizing some guests in order to also be a part of that. We are going to be raising funds for the National Network of Abortion Funds. That is the organization we have chosen to support. The Waypoint community has always done an incredible job of rallying around, destroying expectations for our small but very mighty community, going out to help some organizations that need it. And then, given everything that's going on regarding body autonomy this year, we couldn't have thought of a better place to put that passion and support. And so we will, in the spirit of that, be getting together to play a bunch of games, watch movies, video games, board games. I'm sure we'll make some questionable food choices along that journey. I am excited to see what gets going. But that'll be happening at like 10 a. I think we're saying like 10 to 6 on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week. And we'll have some, maybe if we like get our shit together, we can start a little early. Maybe if we're doing nighttime stuff, we'll do stuff after that 6 o'clock marker. But that is tentatively how we're scheduling those 3 days, and then leaving ourselves wiggle room on the opening of that, and leaving ourselves wiggle room on what we want to do at night. But you can expect there will be at least 2 nights of nighttime stuff. It's just a matter of figuring out exactly what that's going to be. So stay tuned for more details on that and where you can send your support. I'm sure we will get the Tiltify link set up so people can start supporting, and as per usual, probably breaking the initial goal that we set before we start streaming, which has been a consistent thing that sometimes happens with these charity streams. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. But yeah, this is gonna bring us to the end of Ren's rentals. Ren, Fatal Frame.
I like it a lot.
Good or bad?
I like it. I like it when I think it'd be really cool if I could have seen the ghosts. I think that would have improved my experience. But overall, no, I think this game fucking rules. I think this is sick.
How do you feel about the sun glaring in your eye at the moment?
I'm really glad that in the last moments of this stream, I'm being raptured. Like, I think that a lot of people kind of are afraid of the day where the Lord will take them, because they don't know which way they're going. But I know which way I'm going, and it's straight to hell. Thanks for joining us.
That made me think of a really good horror film. Oh shit, what was this? It's one from 2 years ago. It's one of the most. It says such an incredible ending. It's an indie horror film from a couple of years ago, premiered on Epix. Someone in the chat, can you save me? Thinking about the last like 5 seconds of the movie are inescapable horror. It is about a woman and her faith, and shit, I cannot remember. I would really want to recommend it to people, but I can't.
Now I do love a film about a woman and her faith.
Saint Maud.
Saint Maud.
Saint
Okay,
Maud.
perfect.
Yes,
I will
Saint
watch
Maud.
because I love a film about a woman and her faith.
I know. That's why I wanted to make sure we got that in before we cut things off. You can follow everything we do at waypointadvice.com, at Twitter, at Waypoint, YouTube, and Facebook, at Waypoint Vice. You can follow me, at Patrick Klubik. Ren, where can people follow you?
You can follow me on Twitter, blinding myself by staring at the sun for a bit, at Ren or Raven.
If this is your first time watching this series, please go back. We have played lots of other cool games, including To Human and Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus.
God damn right we did. All bangers.
Yeah, all bangers, all really... and Alone in the Dark.
We haven't fucked up yet.
No,
Honestly,
no.
there hasn't been one of these that hasn't been exceptional.
No, yeah, and people are like, oh, you guys doing a bit about Too Human? No, we're not doing a bit about Too Human. We got to the end of Too Human and said, we'd probably play more Too Human.
Yeah, Patrick and I did it co-op together. Patrick and I played Too Human together as friends.
Yes.
As comrades.
Finally, allies. All right, thanks everyone for watching. The rest of this week is a little scattershot. I don't think you have it yet, but you will soon. Waypoint Radio that we recorded this morning will be going out. Rob is on vacation or like a family thing for the next couple of days, so we recorded this morning. We might try and sneak in a sports pod, although I pitched Rob on something that I don't want to say here, but you might get a different way of getting that sports pod involving Save Point that I think would be delightful. So stay tuned for that. Friday.
Wait, is it the pitch that I know about?
No, I came up with this right before. I will tell you afterwards. Friday, Natalie and Rob are going to be doing another entry in our Waypoint 101 for System Shock. After Save Point, we'll come up with like a more like specific set of like, hey, here's when you should finish System Shock, or here's how far you should get before we have the conversation, so we can actually get the ball rolling on having a proper conversation about that game. We will record another episode of Waypoint Radio, but I think that we're going to save that for Monday, so because next week we won't have a chance to actually record a podcast proper, and we'll have a bunch of stuff to talk about. I can talk about A Plague Tale, Requiem, Scorn, and some other things that are coming down the pike. So stay tuned. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We'll be back at least on Friday with System Shock.
Godspeed, gamers.